Я вам и обещала, но вы не через пару минут я зашла, а через целых 40 минут. Простите меня за это. Так что сегодня мы немножко меньше поиграем, так сказать, у Hogwarts. Где-то до 9:30 как минимум. Хотя я планировала до 9 поиграть, но я понимаю, что как бы даже, возможно, мы и до 10 поиграем. Ну, точнее, насколько меня хватит просто в этой игре. Так, а ну-ка, ага. Такс. Да, мы тут у нас будем встречаться. Ну-ка. А, стоп, а что я хотела? Ага, я переместилась сюда, насколько я памятаю. По что-то я хотела.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Так, побежали.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me,
Я так
and by
думаю,
Sebastian for
можно...
thinking he
Так,
can fix it.
сейчас.
They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Так, стоп. Ага. Ага. Угу.
That boy will frame my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I hope to see how Sebastian's faring.
Так.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance of what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Так, він хоче до
All
того
the debris you'll
замка,
see
що
is from
ли?
whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Through this rubble. Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Так. Mhm.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Mhm. Такс.
I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I? Hello?
After a bit of dying, are we? If only I could get my hands on Fig or that student.
А, так это снайпер. Типа они где-то воин, а то где? А, это снайпер. Ага.
Squid, I'll find you. I'll cut you from... Such... You've made your last mistake. You're like a clown bumble beneath my feet.
Sendo!
You'll regret coming here. I won't. Was that your best? How nice. One less human to worry about. About Julie.
Так. Чудесно.
That was a bit more than I
Так, а
bargained for.
ну-ка.
I tried to warn you.
В смысле? А, Такс.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here. And it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Угу. Такс. Угу.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelia.
Угу. Такс.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Так, а ну-ка, вот то, что такое?
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Угу.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Угу. Так, я не могу туда попасть. Так, а ну-ка, если обойти. Угу.
Revelia.
Ага.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Угу.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Угу. Такс.
Huh. A stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
В смысле? А як він тут уже оказался? Так шустро.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Да блин. А. Ну, типа там далі я вижу якісь проходи. Или же можно убрать другим путем. В смысле? В смысле? А, ну или так вот сделать, да, как вариант.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Такс. А ну-ка, ну-ка. Ну, до 9 часов, до 9:30 я точно поиграю немножечко, так сказать. Не особо я буду сегодня долго играть, тем более я еще зайду в Геншин посмотреть, появились ли новые баннеры. Если да, то вообще буде шикос, то есть я смогу крутануть и сегодня их. Но обычно вони появляются на следующий день, обычно, насколько я знаю. То есть они не появляются в тот же день, что пропадают от всі баннери. Это завтра утром, то я зайду максимум, на це буде обновлятись, по ідеї. Я так и не нашла просто даты. А ну-ка, может не в Йорлабе надо искать, а просто в Google забыть.
Sebastian, look.
Сейчас. Такс.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems
А
as
вот
if
и
something's missing.
расписание.
A note. Let's have a look.
Так, стоп. Коками. Кли. Так, первая половина. Вторая половина. Ага. По 15 августа. Но мне нужно знать, як виходить. Ага, Тарталья. Тут не показує іменно банери 6.05. Появилась нова інформація. Ну, як обично. Угу. Сейчас я посмотрю, я шукаю просто вот это как раз таки. Такс. Так, стопаем. Так, стрим версии. Ага. Я не вижу даты. Ну ладно, возможно, сегодня это вряд ли выйдет.
Anything helpful in the note?
Угу.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
Ладно,
I've been
Геншин
thinking.
завтра я
A
зайду
keeper lived in that
уже.
house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
А, так стоп, мы что, в комнате? Крипта. А, так это крипта отца, что мы были в ней уже. Я и забылась. Так, стоп. Сундуки. Где тут сундуки? Ага. Такс. сколько у меня тут вообще денежек насобиралось? Вот в чем весь вопрос. Такс. И я вам обещала, что я буду вести от эту штуку. Це надо мне найти бумагу опять. Так, у меня 574, так что да, надо будет покупать уже. Так. И за 90 я смогу продать. Замечательно. Очков нету никаких, плащей. Так, 2 плаща, но они не продаются особо. Шарф нету. Наряд появился какой-то. Но вин идет как бы и штанами. Надо бы продать. Я ж правильно понимаю, что по заданию такс. Да, это воно. Зелень видимости. Ага. Я, наверное, як закончу с деяком. Ага. Так, магический рецепт и магический рецепт. Просто прикол в том, что я сейчас думаю по поводу... Ага. Я реально буду записывать как бы оце все. Геншине я не знаю, надо ли или нет записывать. Потому что смысла там я не вижу. Там я могу подивиться раз-два и все, я вижу. А тут надо перемещаться, и оце ж, понимаете, в чем прикол. Так что... А продать я всегда успею. Такс. Угу. Thanks.
I think my owl's getting cobwebs.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah. Так. Я просто не знаю, где мне найти отцу бумагу.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Опять.
Deke loves an outing.
Ну, ці рілі буду записувати або паралельно стрімлячи, або паралельно уже як би після стріма, тобто зайти в комнату і швидко прошастати, що яке там надо оці зелі, типа як, і для чого іменно.
That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Так, а як использовать этот хват-мешок? Угу.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Так, сейчас. Такс. Так, далее идти надо вот так вот как-то. Угу. Так, побежали. Так, тут у нас вот так вот. Угу. Так, стоп.
You can feed a beast, I reckon.
Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail.
You're gonna regret coming here.
Угу.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Угу.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Так, стоп. Стоп. Левиосо, это, если я не ошибаюсь. Ага. А, так я использую. Угу. Угу.
I'll look after you. I rescued a
Так.
jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Угу. Угу.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Так, стоп. Ага. Стоп, я могу метлу использовать или что? Да, я все это время могла использовать метлу. Просто прикол в том, что на ней управлять не дуже удобно, я скажу. І як з неї слізти? Так, нет, вниз. Да, я поняла теперь. Угу.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Угу. Такс. Угу. Угу.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Такс. Угу. Ну что ж, мы сделали, что могли, так сказать.
But I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Revelio.
Mm-hmm. Такс. Угу.
Everything's all right now.
Угу. Такс. Идем сюда. Ну все.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Спасти твари 7. 10.
Revelio.
Так, там сундук, я вижу якийсь, да? Да. Угу. Так, предлагаю пойти вниз, там еще 3 птиц этих поймать. Як вариант, просто чисто. Так. Он де ото дерево.
Revelio.
Угу. Может, надо основу отцу штуку подождать. Угу. По идее, должны появиться эти пташки. Так, что-то тут не вижу я оцих птичек. Может, тоді от тих звірюшек. Угу. Ось вони появляються. Такс. И еще одна. Угу. Все. Испытания. Такс. Угу. Такс. Угу.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Угу. А, я поняла прикол.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Такс. В чем весь прикол? Сейчас поясню. Такс. Тут нам надо вот это вот, знаете, сейчас поясню. Тут таланты у нас где-то в талантах это было. Выключай комната. Нет, не то. Скрытность тоже не то. Ключевые. То... Нет, оце воно якраз таки ключевих. Угу. 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 Так, теперь это чтобы не мучитесь сейчас. Ага. И вот это, если поймать надо будет все.
Most excellent.
Угу.
Hello, Deke. I have some questions for you.
What do you need to know?
Thank you. I'll get back to collecting materials.
Wonderful. Good luck.
Ага. А почему не? Угу. Так, где остальные? Ага. В смысле? О. Угу. Угу. Так, ждем-с. Ага. Угу.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Так, а ну-ка. Ага. А ну-ка. Так, сейчас. Так, а ну-ка. Не то. Угу. 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 Такс. Ага. Угу. Такс. Ага. Такс.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Угу. Угу.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Угу. Угу. Ой. Я нечаянно. Такс. А, так вона уже. Стоп. Угу. Угу. Такс. Кушай, пока кушай, а я з тебе здеру, а це все. Так, а ну-ка. Угу. Стоп. Кто? Так, а кого я вижу? Я не поняла. Вот этот нет, вот этот уже наився. Так, вот это тоже. Стоп. Кто-то с них. Угу. Угу. Ну все, вроді би як можна далі йти. Тепер я буду знати, що я можу на метлі кататись, в принципі, по карті. І не обов'язково пішком бігати туди-сюди. Так, де цей ткацький станок? Так, ну шляпу я, конечно, вряд ли оставлю. Вот плащ я точно оставляю. Тут у нас нападение. Угу. Ну все, вроде бы як я немножко повысила. Так, теперь я просто не могу понять. Тут задание. Еще 2 задания. 4 точнее. Высокая крепость. 17 уровень требуется. Астрономия. Ну, я пока все карты... Я даже не знаю, в чем весь прикол. Ага, вот тут есть у нас. Ну, давайте переместимся. Угу. Так, теперь идем. Такс. А, ми були вже тут, тільки нужно було немножечко... Так, немножко еще выше. Стоп. Ага. Угу. Угу.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Так, а ну-ка.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Такс.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Так, стоп.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
А, это на низ. Так, подождите-ка. Я заплуталась немножко уже. А, еще вниз. Я вообще не могу понять, подождите-ка. А, ось воно як.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Incendio. Rebellion.
Такс.
A pristine night for star.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Нет, тут нету его. Он где-то здесь, по идее, тоді получается. Да.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Mm-hmm. Уже времени, сейчас скажу, уже 9 часов почти, но это где-то до 9:30 как минимум я поиграю, где-то так. Завтра, возможно, в Геншин мы не так долго будем играть, как раз таки. В Геншине я пройду задания эти ежедневные, баннер покручу и одну встречу пройду минимум, хотя бы как-то. Типа один эпизод, одну концовку. Ну.
Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Mm-hmm.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Rebellion.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I...
Так, ванна в клетке. Эта ванна находится под замком очень давно. Никто и не помнит сколько. Ходят слухи, что она была заколдована десятилетия назад, чтобы преследовать студентов, которые были слишком одержимы своей учебой и абсолютно забывали заботиться о личной гигиене. Божечки. Как это мило. Так.